So up next, our next keynote is from Epsilon, and we have today Mahone Rightler, Vice President, Diversity, Inclusion, Wellness, and Corporate Social Responsibility. A warm welcome to Jen and Paula B from Epsilon.
Hi, everyone. Welcome back to day 2 of Rise 21. I hope that you enjoyed Deirdre Jenkins' keynote, More Diversity Truly Means Greater Perspective. What a wonderful message. My name is Jen Mahone Rightler. My pronouns are she and her. I drive the strategy and execution of enterprise-wide diversity, equity, and inclusion initiatives at Epsilon. Epsilon is a global marketing company and leader in outcomes-based marketing focused on providing clients like Citibank and Dell personalized customer journeys across CRM, digital media, loyalty, email programs, and more. We have more than 8,000 associates in 40 offices across the globe, including more than 2,500 associates in Bangalore. It is a pleasure to be with you today to talk about the importance of an inclusive workforce. It's Epsilon's mission to create an environment of empathy, belonging, and collaboration among our associates. We celebrate the differences that make us unique and embrace the similarities that unite us. Our global diversity and inclusion journey is focused on fostering a workplace where people feel they belong and have a voice, can grow and build their skills, and connect with each other and their communities. We have been taking purposeful steps as a collective organization and as individuals to do more, listen, and act on advancing diversity, equity, and inclusion within Epsilon. Our global program is focused on all dimensions of diversity. For India specifically, we have a focused commitment to creating an inclusive environment for the LGBTQ+ community. We know there is a lot of progress that still needs to be made. In the US, Epsilon was recognized with the Best Places to Work for LGBTQ Equality accolade by receiving a perfect score of 100 on the Human Rights Campaign Foundation's 2021 Corporate Equality Index, the nation's foremost benchmarking survey and report measuring corporate policies and practices related to LGBTQ workplace equality. To earn top ratings, employers must show that they've taken concrete steps to establish and implement comprehensive policies, benefits, and practices that ensure greater equity for LGBTQ workers and their families. It's our commitment to uplift and extend the same level of support to LGBTQ+ talent in India. Our LGBTQ+ journey started last year with sensitization workshops for all of our associates and leaders. We also brought in external speakers from the LGBTQ+ community with the help of Pride Circle. These speakers provided a very real perspective about their challenges and also success stories on inclusion, which helped our associates to become more empathetic. We are now implementing programs to actively hire from the community and stay on the path of truly being inclusive. I'd like to introduce my colleague, Paula B Sharma, to share her experience as a member of the LGBTQ+ community here at Epsilon.
Hello everyone, my name is Paula B and I have been working with Epsilon for the last 3.5 years as their Head of Learning and Development. I wanted to share with you today that why I feel so lucky working with Epsilon. Epsilon was the first workplace where I decided to talk about my sexual identity and the fact that I've been in a same-sex relationship. I was very, very pleasantly surprised by the kind of warmth that I received from everybody, from my leader to my team. And everybody was curious, but nobody was judgmental, and I felt so myself, and I could bring my whole self to work. That made me even more confident to talk to everyone about it at work, and that was an opportunity for me to also educate some people who I felt did not know much about the community or had questions, and I think we furthered that with workshops, that sensitization workshops that we did for Epsilon associates and leaders, everybody across the organization. We also introduced the same-sex, partners as part of the medical insurance policy that we have, and I think it was even more inclusive. And I think that's the reason that I really love working here, because it has played a very big part in me feeling comfortable and confident to come out at my workplace. So thank you, Epsilon, and everybody who works here.
Thank you, Paula B. Your perspective and experiences are so important, and I know many will be inspired by your courage and learn from your experiences that you've shared. We're so happy to have you as a part of the Epsilon team. Inclusion in the tech space is incredibly important to us because we know unique and diverse perspectives lead to better outcomes for our people, our clients, and our business. A critical way to promote equality in the workplace is by creating allyship. Allyship is about advocacy, education, and community outreach. Everyone can be an ally. You can be an ally by promoting equality in the workplace, supporting the LGBTQ+ community, and helping to develop leaders who can evaluate their teams with the hearts and minds of all. To truly drive change in your organization, it is important leaders understand their role in fostering inclusion and change. At Epsilon, we guide our leaders around 5 pillars of our diversity leadership model. The first pillar is to serve with heart. Be your authentic self and care for your colleagues. Be the moral and ethical compass for your teams. Really know your team and show you care about their success. Be approachable and present with your coworkers, and serve the people you lead. Number 2, create a client-shared value system. Set a bold vision with high goals for collective team success. Be laser-focused on inclusion. Empower collaboration. Embrace change. Have shared convictions on alignment to create the best outcomes, and commit to shared success. Number 3, lead with courage and passion. Listen first and act second. Communicate and inform. Understand what's in it for your coworkers, then communicate what and why in a positive way. Encourage ideas and innovation. Create an inclusive environment that truly encourages innovation and creativity. Celebrate successes, big and small, in surprising and unexpected ways, and inspire those around you. Number 4, build strength on strength. Align behind the decisions that need to be made. Drive accountability. Look in the mirror first and personally set the accountability example for your team. Capitalize on the opportunities. Act like an owner, but think like a customer. Be resilient. Take prudent chances and learn from the mistakes, because results do matter. And lastly, number 5, is we raise the game. Reflect on your impact. Continuously improve yourself and your team. Have an insatiable appetite for learning, and don't tolerate mediocrity or complacency. Hire the best talent in the business. Develop and grow your teams, know your talent, and build your bench. And lastly, challenge yourself and each other. As you participate in today's sessions, I encourage you all to think about how you can turn the ideas discussed today into actions. We will only get better if we are challenged by new ideas. I also encourage you to accept and change won't happen overnight. Our approach to diversity, equity, and inclusion at Epsilon is with a 1% better everyday mindset. We want to make steady progress while building a long-term sustainable culture that recognizes and represents all voices. And lastly, we know that this is not a race to the finish. I welcome you to join and listen to the upcoming CXO panel to learn more about their allyship journey and how they influence their workplaces. Thank you for your time today, and I hope you are left inspired to rise and reimagine inclusion for social equity. Thank you.
Wow. So I truly believe that every company's success is when you can bring your whole self to work. And I could definitely see that from the voice of Pallavi. So thank you so much, Pallavi and Jen, for your leadership in this space.